here, how they changed the ride mode's a little different. They've done some changes to the switches.
Okay.
So turn signal cancel button, click that.
Okay.
See the menu pop up. Click up or down. And press and hold to set it.
Awesome.
This does have quick shifter up and down.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
So on the S, that's standard. On the standard, you have
that's an option.
Accessory.
What are the price differences?
So $12.9 to $14.7.
Okay.
But here you get the Öhlins fork and shock. Quick shifter up and down. The infotainment Bluetooth, you know, you can pair into it.
Okay.
Into the bike. And if you want white, it only comes in the S.
Got it.
The standard one only comes in red.
What suspension do you get on normal? It's not Öhlins, or is that the same?
Sachs.
Sachs?
Yeah.
I hear.
Sachs combination.
I don't see people buying the other one then.
But I mean, this is a very nice setup.
Yeah.
You know, gear indicator. It does have a daytime running lamp.
Okay.
Strip right there.
Very it's almost like updated Panigale 959 look.
So at night, dims down. Got your headlights.
That's cool. That is really nice looking.
Off run start or all in one switch, kind of like you know,
BMW or something, yeah. Sounds great. What's the powerhouse in this?
So 113 on Sport or Touring, and down to 75 in Urban.
Awesome.
So it's like a 600cc class sport bike.
Yeah.
As far as, you know, handling and performance.
How much does it weigh?
You know, it's comfortable, about 450.
450?
But it doesn't feel like it.
Gotcha. Fantastic. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh. Wow, this is super ridiculously comfortable. Oh my god. Up and down quick shifter too. Can't say I'm sad about that. Oh, yo, what is up guys? DukeOfDC here. Welcome to another video and another first ride and review brought to you by Batley Cycles up here in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Seriously, without them, I don't know how I would be doing this. And today we are on Ducati's 2017 SuperSport S. This is a really, really interesting bike for this year from Ducati. As you can see, it has something of raised clip-ons, and it is a much more comfortable bike than, for instance, a Panigale 959 would be, or of course a 1299. Wow, I am floored right now. Like, initial thoughts, I just got off of the Scrambler Desert Sled, and I think this is significantly more comfortable than that even. And that's supposed to be kind of an upright, comfortable, you know, cruise around everyday bike. Oh my gosh. All right, so first and foremost, let's just go through some quick specs. About 113 horsepower, up and down quick shifter, Öhlins front and rear on the S model. The price differences are, I think, $12,500 versus $14,500, so about a $2,000 price difference, give or take a couple hundred. I might be wrong there. Oh my goodness. The S model is the only model that you can get in white, so if you would want it in white, you're gonna have to cough up an extra few thousand. But for the up-down quick shifter and the Öhlins, I actually think that that's a pretty damn stinking good deal. The bike weighs about 440-ish pounds. It's very, very nimble. It's very thin. They've added a fuel gauge, they've added a gear indicator. This S model has like the Bluetooth connection, so I think you can connect your phone to it or something like that, and then through your helmet and see all sorts of doodads and whiz bangs. I'm currently in the touring mode, which is still full power, but I'm assuming it's kind of a less drastic throttle response. But to change that, it's just in on the turn stock indicator. Oop, and then you go up, and then you hold it down, and whiz bang boom bang. I've never been this way. Quick shifter is silky smooth. This motor has an outrageous amount of torque. Wow. I was very skeptical about this bike. I didn't necessarily like how it looked at first when I saw it. I wasn't sure if I understood the concepts, but having seen it in person, having been on it now for just a few minutes, I totally get it. This is for someone who just plain doesn't want to ride a super sport bike anymore, but does not want to sacrifice the handling and the power of a super sport bike. I would say this is relatively similar to like a 600cc from a power perspective and a nimbleness perspective, and then it has the comfort of maybe something even like an FZ6, my old Yamaha. That's one of the ones I can compare it to that I've ridden. Wow. I don't feel any pinch points. My knees aren't as high as they usually would be. That exhaust sounds amazing. Oh my God. It has pretty dang good wind protection. I'm getting buffeting on the helmet because this is kind of just whoop, shooting it right there. I don't think that that's adjustable, but I'm sure that they'll come out with some aftermarket options if you were very keen on full helmet wind protection. That being said, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm not feeling anything in my chest and shoulders, and that's really where I get fatigued. I hardly ever get neck fatigue, but I'm also a super naked rider, and I've always been one, so I'm pretty used to wind blast on the helmet. Ooh, that is quick to respond. This is phenomenal. I am floored right now. This is a really, really well put together motorcycle. I could totally see owning this. This is it. This is comfortable, powerful, nimble. I mean, it feels incredibly lightweight. Really hope we get into some turns here. Dude, this is really, really comfortable. I can see a lot of people buying these. This is gonna be a big hit. I mean, it genuinely feels like an 899 for someone that just is not interested in being hunched over in a full-on race position, because guess what? That's not what they're doing. 90% of the time, they're not being, you know, they don't need race. They need something in between. Oh my God. It's got all the whiz bangs you would want. It's got the rider modes, ABS, traction control, and it feels just phenomenal. Dude, it's got so much character. Oh my God. It has so, if anyone is like tired of their inline 4 and is getting maybe a little older, this isn't even for older people. The first time I heard about this, I was like, oh cool, it's a super sport for old guys. Not true at all. This is the super sport for just the everyday rider that's not taking your bike to the track, that is not spending the majority of your time carving, you know, canyons or mountain roads. This is for the everyday commuter that also wants a super sport feel, that wants that nimble nature to just turn in and just rock it off. There is absolutely no weight on my wrists. The seat is plush. I mean, it feels really good. The suspension, this is Öhlins front and rear, is soaking up the little bumps on the road, and yet it's super firm when you get into a turn. Stimulates me. Wakes me up in the morning. Makes me feel right. This is a good bike. No, this is a great bike. This is a really great bike. This is a really, really great bike. This is, I can't say it enough. Dude, Ducati, you have nailed it with this. All right, guys, so this is it. So as you can see, I mean, it's got beautiful aesthetics to it. Single-sided swing arm. You've got these gorgeous painted red wheels. Again, though, this is the SuperSport S model. The S model is the more premium model that comes with the up and down quick shifter as standard. It comes with the Öhlins front and rear, and it comes in white. If you want white, you're going to have to get the S model. I genuinely think that for the extra $2,000 or $2,500, it's completely worth it. This bike is blowing my mind right now. I did not expect it to be as good as it is. It's really flippin' good. It's got this beautiful, let me see if I can turn it on, daytime running light that is LED, which is probably not coming through on the video very well because it'll flicker. It doesn't flicker in real life, obviously, but look at that. It's got that very kind of Panigale-esque beak to it. Here's the normal headlight, and I'm not going to turn that on now. Walking around, you've got the dash, which is giving you, tons of information. Dynamic traction control. It's got the ABS settings. Both are adjustable. 3 different riding modes. Sport and Touring give you, I think, the 115-ish horsepower, and then Urban drops you down all the way to 75. So if you wanted to, you could putt around town and not worry about, like, looping out or doing something stupid necessarily. It gives you your speed. It gives you all your MPGs. It has the gear indicator. It tells you how many miles are on the bike. Ducati. Oh my gosh, this is a good flippin' bike. Wow, what the heck? Safety pack. I wonder if that means it also has some sort of lean angle ABS and lean angle stability control, which Ducati I know has in their arsenal, of course, at kind of more premium price ranges. Let me take some pictures of this because it is absolutely a stunning piece of equipment. Now it's simply a switch and you would just hold it down. Starts right up. Gives you that beautiful twin sound. Give it a few revs. I mean, ooh, baby. Really comfy. Really ridiculously comfy. It's narrow. It's easy to get my, I'm a shorter rider, so whenever I can flat foot a bike, I take note, and I'm flat footing this bike. Man, and the brakes are so good. Mental bike. This is a buy. This is like a 10 out of 10 for me. This is really, I'm smitten. The throttle is really something. I mean, the fueling has improved so drastically on Ducatis over even the short years that I've been riding street bikes. This fueling is put together quite nicely. Jesus Christ. I will suggest that if you are in the market for this bike, go buy it. Go just, first off, take it for a test ride, obviously, and figure out if you like it. But not far after that, go buy this. It's that good. I am not kidding you. And I've been riding a BMW S1000RR for the last 5 days straight. I wish I had more time. I wish I had, like, so much more time and so much more road and so much more everything. I'm gonna say this, and I mean it. This might be one of the best bikes I've ever ridden from Ducati. I've been on the 959, I've been on the 1299, I've been on the Multistrada, I've been on the Hyper Motard, I've been on Monsters, I've been on damn near everything that they sell, and just now a Scrambler. But this might be the best bike I have ever ridden that Ducati makes. It is so well put together, and it does what it's supposed to do effortlessly. Honestly, 10 out of 10. This is really doing it for me. This is really doing it for me. If you're in the market for something like a super sport bike, I just had the conversation 2 days ago about Super Naked versus Super Sport. This is literally bridging that gap. This is the bike that is going to be in between the two. This is a Super Sport comfort bike, and it just is so good, and it's so nimble. Oh man, on that note guys, I'm heading back to Batley right now to drop off this bike. It is going to kill me to get off of it. I wish I could have weeks, if not months, riding it to get to know it more. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to test ride this again, maybe even for longer, maybe take it out for a few hours or take it back to my neck of the woods. Seriously, one of the best bikes I have ever ridden, period, and almost without question the best bike I've ridden from Ducati, to include their hyper ridiculous 1299 Panigale and, you know, all the whiz bangs that come on that. But this is amazing. If you're in the market for one, you are in the right market. This bike is really going to bridge the gap between Super Naked and Super Sport. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you are new, and as always guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace!